Well, Black Friday is quickly approaching, just tomorrow, and everybody seems to have a special and a deal going on. That doesn't change at Fazzios Home and Farm Center. Welcome, Miss Rita. How are you?
I'm good. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you. So tell me, you guys have a good sale happening for Black Friday. Tell us about it.
Right. Black Friday is 20% discount on the clothing, the toys, and the horse department.
20% off. So that's not going to include anything outside of those three categories: clothing,
Right.
toys, horse department. So we're in the men's clothing area right now, and
Right.
it looks like you have a pretty large variety here to choose from.
We have a big variety to choose from, but it's going to be the clothing department now, and in our clothing department we have boots. So that's going to include boots also.
It's almost like you're in my head. I was just about to say, does that include the vast wall of boots that you have? So we are going to include 20% off on boots.
Exactly. And we've got a lot of boots, adults, children's, infants, whatever size you need, we're going to have it. So if you're looking for an little infant boot, we got that.
Now we're in the men's section here, but on the other side of the aisle, we also have the women's,
We have
children,
the
and like you said, the infant. Those are included as well.
Yes, all of that is included.
And let's not forget about the jewelry. You have a good collection of jewelry here that's also 20% off.
Right, the jewelry is 20% off. It's Montana silver, most of it is. And of course, you know, Montana silver sells very well.
Got a good collection here. Definitely, if you're looking for jewelry for that special person, you're going to have that here at 20% off at Fazzios as well.
Exactly.
All right, so as you're getting ready to get out for that Black Friday shopping, don't forget about Fazzios. You have plenty of options here: men's, women's clothing. Let's head over here and take a look over here at this. It's I have a new 2-year-old. I guess she's not new; she's 2 years old. But this is what I gravitate towards now because I'm not used to looking at this, and it's so
Yeah.
It's good that you have literally a selection for everyone in the family.
Right, we do. You can come here and buy for every member of the family. You sure can. And even the guy out there that's working, we got work boots too.
Work boots, you got casual boots, you got
Yep.
boots you can wear out on a night out on the town.
Exactly.
A little bit of
Exactly.
everything.
A little
All
bit
right.
of everything.
Boots, clothes, you got women, you've got children, you've got men, 20% off of all of the clothes. What other two departments were we talking about as well? You talked about toys.
We're going to do toys.
All right, well, you know what? Let's take that advantage of that opportunity and go ahead over and take a look at some of those toys.
Okay.
All right. All right, we're over here in the toys department. Plenty of Breyer horses. Is that a big seller?
Very big seller. The Breyer horses are collectibles, so the value of those increase year after year after year. But we have, you know, most of the kids want to play with their toys, and if they play with them, they keep them in good shape. They don't lose their value.
That's pretty impressive. And listen, if you're looking into getting into these Breyer toys, you got to get all of the pieces that go with it. The feeder, you got to get the barn, you have the clinic. Don't forget about the dually truck. I'm talking about the trailers,
Yep.
the wooden barns, the 2-stall barns, in case you got more than one. Some of these
we
kids
do.
got more than one.
We do have more than one.
Definitely a lot to choose from. I mean, again, all of the Breyer product here. You have some space rocket drones,
Right.
spaceships. You got race cars. This is a pretty in-depth collection of toys you have here.
Yeah. And out here we have John Deere, which we have a real big collection of John Deere, and a lot of that is the metal John Deere. So, you know, everything seems to be going to plastic and all, but we still have metal John Deere. And over on this side, we have Tonka.
That's what I had. When I was a kid, I had the dump truck, I had the road grader, and I had the crane. They were all metal, and that's something. It's so, you know, it's nice to have these metal toys when you're kids. You're out in the road and you're scooping up rocks and you're putting them in. I mean, you do with the toys that you see, you know, the adults doing with the real equipment.
Right, and you can pass them on to your children too.
Yeah,
Because they last.
Absolutely, I love to see that Tonka is still doing it. And you look
yeah.
over here. We've got back here in the back. We had some of these little cars here. These little collectible cars these look like they go pretty well.
They
as
sell
well.
really well. We usually keep that full all the time, because if we don't have those little things, the little kids cry.
Yeah. Well, the dads too. I'm sure that the dads have some of those collectibles as well.
They probably do.
Toys for children of all ages is how I like to say it.
Yep, that's right.
So once we're here now, we're in the toy section. Are we missing any of the toys?
We still have more toys up in the front.
Let's head over there. Also, part of the toy collection, we have all of the guns, which are pretty big sellers here as well.
They're very big sellers. This is from a Paris company. We get it every year, and the whole thing usually sells out. And it sells out really quick because we've got everything that goes with the gun. We've got the caps and everything, and we sell a tremendous amount of caps. Even after they've already bought the gun, they keep coming back and buying the caps for them.
Absolutely. Listen, don't be fooled by the magic of television. We had to restock this little rack here before we started shooting. So if you're going to come over here and you're going to get some of these great toys for your kids, you want to do that as soon as possible because, like she said, it's definitely going to sell out. We have some more here.
Yeah, we've got more here. I mean, 6 shooters, you know, for those people that want to see who's the fastest gun around.
Old school.
Yeah, exactly.
On top of the toys and the clothes, we also have 20% off of all of your horse products.
Yes.
Should we go over and take a look at that?
Sure.
All right. And now we're in the horse section, and this is where you were mentioning this is typically an area that you normally have on sale for this sale. We're talking about 20% off in the horse area. What's included in that sale? Everything
in the horse department is included.
Shampoos,
I mean, just conditioners. A little further back over here, we got brushes and all that kind of stuff. Christmas time is a time when a lot of people will start to replenish their stuff. It's a good time. It's a good Christmas gift. Like all your brushes and everything for the horses. Of course, we have all the horseshoe that the horseshoers, you know, come in and buy.
We're talking about real horseshoes now. We're not talking about the game.
We have real horseshoes. We really do. But we also have equipment for that person that shows his horse. So we have all that.
You have to factor all of that into it. It's like in the South, you know, our animals are part of our family, and especially with a horse. We're not talking about a dog or a cat. This is an investment, and you want to definitely make sure you're getting the right products and the best of the best. You're going to find that here at Fazzios.
It is definitely an investment now.
For
At one point in time, it wasn't quite an investment, but it is now.
Today, it's a different game.
It's real easy for somebody to spend $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 on a horse, and that's just your little basic pasture horse.
Right. That's not. We start talking about show horses. That's That's different.
Right. But we've got everything. We've got all the leather stuff. We've got, of course, all the halters, all the different color halters, all the different supplements and stuff that people use on their horses. We've got all that. We have a new water item for horses that are hard to drink in the wintertime. Mix it together, they drink it like it's going out of style, especially for horses that don't drink a lot of water.
Sure. What are your hours for Black Friday?
It's going to be from 8 a.m. till 6 p.m.
8 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Black Friday. Listen, if you clothes for men, women, children, boots are included. Work boots, fun boots, not on the town boots, all the boots they have. We're talking about toys, Tonka toys. Don't forget the jewelry. We have all of the products for horses, Fazzios, Black Friday.
Right. We have saddles, saddle pads, all that. All that's going to be 20% off.
There you go, 20% off at Fazzios.